So, Amado. Where do I begin with him? He seems to be pretty much, besides Orochimaru and any of the ninja of the past, he seems like probably the smartest scientist out there. Next to Kadasasuke, I think I said his name right. His name's pretty weird. Kadasasuke is the lead scientist of the research and development group. I know that's Bleach, but of the scientific ninja tools unit in Konoha, and arguably he's probably before we met Amado, he was probably like the smartest scientist, non-fighting, or like Orochimaru. He's probably the smartest scientist in the show. Kadasasuke, he developed the scientific ninja tool where you can store ninjutsus inside of a bracelet, and inside the Boruto movie, that was a big thing inside the Boruto movie, him trying to change the ninja world with his scientific ninja tools, where people wouldn't really have to use their guts and their willpower. They would just have to pretty much use their knowledge and what techniques they'll need, and they can just store it inside the ninja tool, and then bada boom, bada bing, they can do anything. So, Kadasasuke, he's developed pretty much all of the scientific ninja tools, and I'm guessing pretty much all inside, at least in Konoha. I'm not going to stretch it, you know what I mean? And though he's hated in Konoha because of, like, the BS that he's about, and it just contradicts everything that the ninjas believe in, he's very boisterous, and he's very happy, pretty much. With Amado's character, he seems like he's suicidal. Like, he's very used to everyone hating him, and it seems like he doesn't really enjoy life too much. So, a breakdown of Amado. Amado is the scientist of Kara, of the group, the organization Kara, led by Ishiki, who was housed inside Jigen. And Amado is an inner. He's a part of the inners. There's the inners and outers. The outers are pretty much war dogs and just people who are affected by the Fourth Great Ninja War, like, drastically, who, through Ishiki's influences somehow were brought into Korra to disrupt the ninja world and just get more information. I believe Amado is the leader of that said group, the Outers, for the simple fact of Aoa, or Ao, whatever his name is, the guy with the patch on his eye who had the Byakugan in the Fourth Great Ninja War. He's revealed to be a part of the Outers, and he's like cybernetic pretty much, and back to with the Outers. Like, they pretty much gather information all around the ninja world and bring it back to Korra, so Korra can actually use the information. Reason why I feel like Amado is the leader of the Outers besides the cybernetic Outer members is for the simple fact of he actually is, it's actually known now that he stole Kadasasuke's information for scientific ninja tools and so on and so forth. So I'm pretty sure he stole scientific information from every village, because the Lightning Village is able to blow up the moon and so on and so forth. I'm pretty sure he stole information from everybody, but using the Outers, he was able to do that. So that's why I believe Amado is pretty much the smartest, because he has all of the information, and he knows how to use it. He kind of reminds me of Rick Sanchez in personality-wise. He just seems like he hates life. He always got to smoke a cigarette. He reminds me of, like, it's funny. It's very funny. He reminds me if he was, like, related to, like, Anara, if you will, because he just seems very, like, dark and emo and depressed. But it's because, you can tell it's because of what he's been through, if you will. You know what I mean? We still don't know his exact goals, if he's actually good or evil, even though he had just got immunity inside Konoha. But we really don't know. Like, just like when Kashin Kojin, like, sat in Konoha, like, we automatically, well, me personally, I just automatically assumed, okay, that's Jiraiya, and he's going to switch up, and he's going to teach Boruto pretty much how he taught Naruto. And since Tonari got frozen by Yoshiki, he would pretty much represent, because I believe Tonari was going to probably train Boruto, but I believe Kashin Kojin, he would be training him. But with Amado, he just seems like very depressed. Like, he knows that everyone hates him pretty much, and like he has no friends pretty much. But with Amado, he apparently created, or I can't say created, because they're like androids, like in Dragon Ball Z. He designed, or he helped recreate pretty much all of the inners. That's what I believe. I believe that Amado, he pretty much created all the inners, because it's the fact that he created Delta. I don't know if Delta was a human before. I believe she was, but there's like massive clones of her after Naruto like killed her. And he's able to like voice command like pretty much, I'm pretty sure all of the inners. Like, Boro got killed before we seen the interaction between those two, but I'm pretty sure he'd have been able to voice command Boro the same way he commanded Delta, the same way he does Kashin Kojin. Code is different. Code is very different. I feel like Code, he's watching Ten Tails right now. I'm pretty sure he had some type of upgrade by Amado, but he has the same goal as Jigen or Ishiki. But the funny thing about it is, whenever Delta found out that Amado was changing sides and Kashin Koji was changing sides, she was about to fight him, even though she knows that that was her creator. So like, it's like really like whatever the goal is, it must be it must be just like with the Akatsuki and like how Obito was super brainwashed by Madara. I feel like they're super brainwashed to the point where like they like this is just like they want to be here, except for Amado and Kashin Koji. Amado, he besides creating all of the innards, because the innards sound crazy, the inners, he also tends to jig and make sure that I believe he helped Ishiki stay inside Jigen longer than he possibly would have. And what I mean by that is that pretty much Jigen, he was being controlled by a parasite through his brain. So I'm pretty sure like a lot of physical functions were like decreasing, and maybe he was pretty much almost just a lifeless corpse like after a while, and just being controlled, and Ishiki's voice is being like projected like through like a microphone pretty much through Jigen's vocal cords. Maybe eventually it got like that or would have got like that, but I'm pretty sure Amado was the one that was tending to him, if you will. We figured out inside the show Victor, he's a part of Korra, but I believe that he's an outer member because he's just outside. Like all the outer members are shown, all the inner members you never see them pretty much. You know what I mean? Unless they want to be shown, and whenever they're shown, they're usually just fighting Akage or something. But pretty much Victor, he is like the leader of this research and development unit, medical, to help extend people's life through a means of using the Ashram cells. He's an outer member, but that's my prime example of an outer member going out, getting different information or items or whatever and bringing it back to Korra's inner so Amado can actually use it. Victor gets the Hashirama cells from the black market that's in the Land of Silence that we gotta do a video on. I'm really wondering, like, I'm really curious about the Land of Silence, like, because, like, it seems super dope. It's like the opposite of the Land of the Grass with the fire prison. So it's like, I wonder if there's gonna be eventually, like, some type of war with the Land of Grass and the Land of Silence, or have there been previous wars? You know what I mean? It seems so super dope, because the Land of Silence is literally just a land of fugitives, if you will. So, like, they get the Hashirama, Victor gets the Hashirama cell from there, and he, I guess he goes on his own selfish, deeds, because everything's not done yet, or at least I'm not through with the episodes yet, but I guess he goes on his own selfish plans like a lot of the outers do, because they're not really like trained like they're not trained or programmed to really be in Korra. They're like brainwashed by Korra, you know what I mean? So like I'm pretty sure Victor, he's gonna die. No, he doesn't die. He dies in the manga by an inner, which is the reason why I believe that he's an outer, because like he's all out just doing all this crazy shit to help them get information, but I believe he does something and he screws up something and he dies in the manga very early on whenever they show Korra. But back to Amado. Amado, right now, well, I guess throughout Amado being a Korra, I don't know what village he originated from, but he wanted to become a citizen of Konoha and escape Korra. I'm pretty sure he had that goal since he was recruited into Korra, and that's another reason why I feel like he was pretty much the smartest man that you can retrieve. That's not strong as hell like Orochimaru, like who would just like, okay, I can't really do anything. I can't really do anything to fight your power, so if I can't beat him, join him. So I believe that was that's another reason why Amado is pretty much one of the smartest people in Naruto or in Boruto, because Jigen had to come recruit him, and then he had to be one of the very first members because he helped create all of the innards. As far as I'm concerned, he helped create pretty much every inner. Like he helped do some crazy shit, and he kind of reminded me of Tony Stark in a way. Like we haven't really seen too much battle capabilities from Amado, but he's very smart. He put like a device around Shikadai's neck, and then he threw the same device around a tree, and then he activated it and it exploded, and he told Shikadai, like, if you don't take me to Konoha, then you're gonna explode pretty much. And it was psychological warfare because we ended up figuring out once he was granted immunity that it was a fake. So like he's very, very smart. He was smart enough to get in Korra and then get out of Korra and teach Naruto and Sasuke how to actually beat Osuki members, and told them all about Korra. He's a very, not Korra, but Korma. I'm pretty sure he's gonna tell them about Korra, but told them all about Korma, the Korma mark. And I'm pretty sure he has a lot more information, which is why Ishiki really wants to kill him, because Ishiki's pissed that he just left him high and dry. Yeah, and he even told Kashin Kojin, like all through him and Kashin Kojin's battle, like, look, dude, like, he's a sly fox, this Amado. Like, he's a traitor. He knew you was going to die against me. Like, just like stop this battle pretty much, because Ishiki didn't want to fight. And after their long ass battle, well, not really long ass battle, but hopefully in the anime it's long. I want it to be long as fuck. But after a long battle, Ishiki was about to kill him, and he lets him know, like, look, Amado's a traitorous bastard. If you have any last words, like, for me to let him know, let me know as a former comrade, and I'll definitely let him know as I'm killing him your final words. So Ishiki, that just shows how cool Ishiki is, but it also shows how much he hates Amado. Like, Amado really, like, has no friends. Like, even the people he created hates him. Like, and whenever he got the Kuna, like, the way he got in, everyone hates him now. Like, Shikamaru hates him, even though he seems like a Nara, but, like, everyone hates Amado. And it just leads me to wonder, like, what is Amado's, true goal? Like, is his true goal really to just leak all of the information to Korra? Like, he gained all this information from around the world of all of these different villages, scientifically, you know, like a lot of crazy information that will be well needed in Boruto, the show Boruto. Is his goal is really just to come back to Konoha and just leak it all to Naruto? If it is, that just lets us know how strong Ishiki is, that you need every bit of information, everything, just to beat him, which is why I'm very pumped to watch the show and just read the manga. But on the other hand, maybe he's doing some long-term goal. Only thing that leads me to believe it's not a long-term goal is the way Ishiki kept talking that shit about Amado. Like, he was talking crazy about Amado. Like, he knows that he's a traitor, and his goal beyond getting Kawaki back was to literally kill Amado. So, like, I'm like, I doubt it's really like Amado's like going to double-cross Konoha. But wouldn't that be some shit? Like it would make perfect sense on why Kawaki or Ishiki Kawaki was fighting Boruto on the hits, like, and they were just in the village. Like, I know they could just teleport in the village, like it's nothing Suki. But I mean, shit was fucked up, like, at the beginning of Boruto, like when they showed them in their Shippuden forms. So it just makes you wonder. Like, and then at the same time, Kadasasuke said you can use my my research lab to pretty much do whatever you want. But Shikamaru and Naruto said, well, Shikamaru said under me and Naruto's guidance or whatever, you can do that. But if you don't get our blessing, then, you know, you're on house arrest being in our village. So, like, I don't want him to just die, but he seems like he just wants to die. Like, he seems like one of those characters that don't want to live. Like he's the opposite of Robin. He really doesn't want to live at all, like, it seems like. But I want to see whatever he has to offer. What more you got to offer? Or at least, yeah, what more do you got to offer? Like, because Kadasasuke, he's the light, he's like the third Hokage scientist, and then he reminds me of Donzo. Like, he's that Donzo scientist, like, where he's just like, you're hiding something, dude, but maybe you're not. Maybe you just hate life, and you're just like, here I am, I'm letting you guys know everything, and whatever. So, I don't know. Let me know how you feel about Amado. This is just start off a little series about, talking about the members of Korra. Starting with the inners, and I'll flash to the outers. As we get more information, I'll probably make part 2 videos. Well, most likely I'll make part 2 videos to a lot of these different character videos. And then after this series, I want to get into some of the Boruto filler characters, if you will. They're not, I don't want to say filler characters, but you know what I mean. Like the Boruto other ninjas besides Team 7. And just get a breakdown on them. And, yeah. And through that, we'll get some more discussions in there. If you like what you saw, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And just, let's have some good comment discussions in the comment section. Yeah, so love you guys. Have a great day. Love yours, and I'll be seeing you guys most likely tomorrow. Sun is setting. It's like, nah, sun's out.